On August 5th, 2023, I embarked on a new journey, streaming my progression through the world of Japanese MapleStory on a brand new account. JMS is a server that is heavily underplayed. Most worlds are only half full, even during peak hours, and Reboot specifically only holds 6 channels. It's just not very popular. This video is a collection of stream highlights covering the account's progression from nothing to wherever I end up. I don't have any goals for this series, I just wanted to start a new account and try out JMS for myself. And it's been incredibly fun to stream. My knowledge of the Japanese language is not strong. For those of you familiar with the Japanese language proficiency test, which is designed to measure and certify Japanese language proficiency for non-native speakers, I'm at JLPT N5. Yes, this is the lowest level. While this video and series as a whole is mostly meant for entertainment, I do hope that newer players can get some useful information from it. That's part of the reason I decided to do a new account progression series in the first place. But why not do this in JMS, you might be asking? I needed a break from JMS. A year of playing it non-stop for my Reboot progression series in 2022 really burned me out on that account. JMS is something new, it's fresh, some of the systems are different, it's quiet, and has been a very fun experience for me, breathing life into the game that I was honestly getting very tired of playing. This video is made to highlight my stream and give people something fun to watch that's similar to my older progression series content. Though keep in mind, it's not going to be a lot like that. This is definitely a new flavor of Togain. Not that I have flavors. Don't taste me. That's what I'm getting at. Just don't taste me. If you want to watch live, I stream on both Twitch and YouTube on Fridays, Sundays, and Mondays, starting at around 7:30 p.m. EST. VODs will be posted in the live section of my YouTube channel, so you can always check those out as well. This schedule might change in the future, and I don't always hit it if I'm busy working on a video or something. I'm a hard worker, that's all I can say, man. If you want more immediate updates on whether I'm streaming or not, you can follow me on Twitter and join my Discord, where stream information is posted in advance. So let's quickly catch up to where we're starting this video. On this account, I'm maining a Kaiser. The hyperburning event was active during this time as well, so we get that boost for our character, making 250 almost a trivial milestone to reach. This also means we have full CRA immediately, though it is temporary. Over the first week, I didn't play much. I was busy working on the Race to 200 video at the time, and I only had enough spare time to do dailies. However, these dailies went hard. They got me so many levels, I was able to reach 214 without much effort. One of the defining activities of a new account is boss prequests, and there are a lot of these to do. I spent most of my time playing just doing them. Day 8 was the first stream. I messed up the audio recording for this stream, so let's just go over what I did. And what I did was a lot of prequests. One of the most interesting things we discovered in this first stream was the fact that Gallic's prequests are unchanged in JMS. You still have to do a lot of Crimsonwood stuff to unlock it, and it took me nearly 2 hours to do so. On the flip side, unchanged Gallics also means easy Helix kills. This comes with its own pros and cons. It also means no restocking in the Gallic shop, so that means I'm basically locked to a 21-star Superior Ring and Earring via the Transfer Hammer, since I can only get one of each. Though I don't think this will be a big deal in the long run. After that, we did the prequest to unlock Cross, an exclusive boss in JMS. You'll see this guy plenty throughout this series. Cross is interesting for one specific reason. He drops a level 160 pendant with some good stats that's also 25 starable. This means that we have another option for a pendant slot item, and that pretty much sums up where we're at before I started streaming properly. Take it away, Stream Togain. Oh, we're so out here right now, it's not even funny. Oh my god, yes, an eye accessory. 42 and 6 jump is not great, but we have something. Thank God, dude. Zachem has not been wanting to drop these things for me. Ooh, level 250 Mercedes with 8.5k Legion. I've noticed that a lot of the people who play JMS Reboot are really high level and or have very high Legion. So I think it's only the dedicated, committed long-term players who play this. Today we're doing Link skill characters and Legion characters. I was gonna do pre-quests some more, but those are so boring. The most interesting one, I think, was just having to do Old Gollix pre-quest again. I loved that, honestly. It sucked, it was tedious, but it was fun. So today we're gonna be doing the EXP link skills. We're gonna do Mercedes, Evan, Aaron, and that should probably take that will probably take like 6 hours to get through all of those, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure though. Need to see how the first one goes. But we'll look through them. We'll get through all these link skills and all these Legion characters eventually. Damage reflect. That's cute. Fuck, I died. Yes, JMS is behind GMS by about a month, I would say. We're getting the 6th star event in 2 days. Actually, tomorrow's reset should be the 6th star event beginning in JMS. And it's already been out for like over a month, I think, in GMS. So JMS is a little behind GMS. Not a big deal for me. It just means that anything that comes out in GMS, I'll be able to prepare for a little better. I think ever since I switched to Bera back in 2021 for the first time and realized it was a quiet server because not a lot of people play it, I kind of started to realize that I enjoyed that. So seeing that JMS's Reboot server is pretty heavily underplayed and quiet was like, oh, okay, well, hey, sign me the F up. Now let's do hard Gollix. Yeah, solo progression. I mean, I probably know enough Japanese to get by if I wanted to join like a group, but it would be a huge struggle. Solo progression is what I'm going for here. It's also a good excuse for me to play Kaiser, which I've always wanted to play. I think I tried out Kaiser for the first time like 4 years ago, and I was like, oh my god, I love this class. But I just never actually kept playing it for not any particular reason. No, my latency to JMS servers actually isn't really any higher than GMS. It's noticeable, but Kaiser doesn't have anything that's ping reliant, so it hasn't been an issue. No, Dawn Warrior would be pretty rough. I get about 150 or so ping to JMS servers, which isn't bad. But yeah, Dawn Warrior, ugh. Blaze Wizard, I think, as well. Oh, Pendant. What is that? Jokyu, nice. It's not a superior, it's not a Saijokyu, but it can be transferred to it. Oh shit, I always forget. Old Gollix, you can't just leave. You gotta do some roundabout weird stuff. So yeah, I'll probably use this and then transfer it whenever I get a Saijokyu superior pendant. It needs to be flamed though. It has really useless flame for me. Oh yeah, I need to unlock this. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna go buy a trait potion. Yeah, okay, so I need this because I need charm. Pocket slot. I don't remember if it unlocks automatically or not. Yes, it does. They changed it so it unlocks automatically. This is all I have for a pocket slot item right now, but it's better than nothing. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the boss accessory set, which gives me 10% more IED. We're getting there, I guess, slowly. Oh yeah, and the other thing about Old Gollix, superior items are super cheap, like 150 coins, I think, for a superior piece. Man, if somebody yelled at me for not getting optimal mobs per hour, I would straight up tell them, fuck off. That's so dumb. I get such bad rates when I grind. I've learned over the past year or so that I'm not good at this game. I just don't play very efficiently. I just kind of do it to have fun, which is a novel concept to some people. I don't think I've ever been close to hitting 19k mobs per hour, even with totems and stuff. I always wanted to make it a point to tell new players, like, just don't fucking listen to people who try to tell you how to play. Just play the game, learn what you can, and have fun with it. Don't be scared of missing out on things. Oh no, I don't get this event ring. Dang it. Shoot. You'll get it eventually, man. I find so many new players are so concerned with playing optimally. You don't gotta do that. Just hang out, have a good time, play the game. It's fun. It's fun if you let it be fun. Let's get on the Mercedes and get started. It's gonna be very fun leveling a character with nothing. I don't know if the GMS snail has pet HP and MP, but it's very helpful that this one does. I don't have any mesos. I need to go grab them. I'm gonna go ahead and buy sprout potions because I kind of don't want to just run out in the middle of training. This will be better. This will be better than using 50 power elixirs. I don't have any way to get 2 times cards, I don't think. So that's gonna make things a little rougher. So let's just get to grinding. Monster collection. Oh shoot, I should be focusing on that, huh? I said I was gonna focus on monster collection when I did link skill characters, so. But I'm gonna amend that. I'm gonna say I'll do it after I make my Explorer Archer link skill. There we go, now I have an excuse. I think I'm just gonna do theme dungeons because my account is still so low level and everything. I don't have any links or anything. As much as I don't really want to do that because it's kind of boring, it is fast and it's efficient. For anybody wondering what these are accelerators. They're used to evolve pets, action pets. They're not really very interesting or useful as far as I can tell. And they drop from all elite mobs. Don't know why. It's also worth noting that JMS is getting the buff freezer change in September. And as far as I could tell, you can't buy buff freezers in the cash shop at all. I have not figured out where to get them. So I'm really happy that that change is coming through, or else JMS would have been probably a bad choice for a server to play. I think the only way to get buff freezers is, God, I don't know. No, Matilda is a PC cafe NPC in JMS anyway. But in Reboot, she doesn't do anything. And they're not in the cash shop, so the only way that I know how to freeze buffs is an event cash shop item that gives a chance of giving one, or a battle roid, which is present in JMS Reboot. All the pay-to-win GMS and JMS things are in JMS Reboot through the Golden Apple. But to answer your question, no, JMS Reboot is not popular. You can take a look. There's only 6 channels here, and they're almost always empty. I know it's only like 8:30 a.m. in Japan right now, so player numbers are going to be really low, but it's usually always low. From what I can tell, Kaede is the most populated server, and even then, not a lot of people. JMS in general doesn't seem to be very popular, which I'm fine with. I like that it's quiet. The people who are here aren't obnoxious. Tempted to play Buccaneer. What's piqued your interest? Buccaneer is awesome, honestly. I duoed with a Buccaneer a lot, and I thought their burst was really cool and satisfying. And their grinding obviously is fucking awesome. Just using Lord of the Deep and jumping around the map. Yeah, yes, please. It's a shame because I like Cannon Master a lot. Cannon Master bossing is super fun, but I don't like grinding on them. It feels like they're just too much of a bossing class. It feels weird trying to grind on a Cannon Master. And it's not reasonable to swap back and forth between Cannon Master and Buccaneer constantly, which is what I would do if I could. God, I wish I had an Aaron right now. These EXP bubbles would be worth so much. I was thinking about doing a Night Lord as one of my boss mules, but I really do think it would be more fun and interesting to play Phantom for the Thief slot. All right, let's get started on these theme dungeons. Gold Beach. We'll do Gold Beach, and then I'll do Fairy Academy. Then I'll do Rihanna Strait. And then I should be close to level 70, which is all we're going for. That's all I'm going for on this character right now. All my link skills, I'm just bringing them to level 70, and then I'll go back over them again later on. And this, of course, is what I would recommend you do if you're a new player. If you're a new player and you're a very, very low 200 level Legion like me, then just follow what I do. It's a very effective way to actually make good, solid progress without spending all of your time on Lynx and Legion. Let's see. Next is Fairy Forest. They changed it twice. This is the third iteration of the level up effect. So the blue level up thing that you have in old school MapleStory, I believe was the first iteration. I've looked through the files a lot and I've never found anything earlier than that. I believe that was the very first one. Then they changed it, I think in the red update or sometime around there, to be one very similar to what we have now, but it was red and it was like smaller, a little clunkier. And then this is the third iteration of it. I believe it's the third iteration. I wonder if they changed it with Big Bang. I'd have to check. This could even be the fourth one, and I'm just misremembering. But I think it's the third one that we're on right now. God, I forgot how long it takes to get a new character to 70. I really wish JMS had Mega Burninators. That would be so useful. Phantom, I can't wait to make my Phantom. My Phantom's gonna be more than just a Link Mule because I pretty much already decided it's gonna be a boss mule on this account. All right, and that is another theme dungeon completed. I think Rihanna Strait might get us a little over 60. It's not gonna get us all the way to 70. And third job, just like that. This is the level where we get Leaf Tornado. Dude, Katakana fucks me up big time. Like, I just don't, it doesn't register in my brain. Pretty sure if you have enough attack speed, you can actually do 3 in the air. Or there was some kind of trick to doing 3 in the air, I don't remember. It's been too long. There was a period of time where I tried learning to main Mercedes. One weird thing about JMS, you can't skip a lot of cutscenes. A lot of like this scene, I think in GMS, you have the option to skip, but you can't skip it in JMS. And that applies to all of the cutscenes and beginning parts of every class. So like Jet's intro, for example, can't skip it. You had to do the whole thing. Xenon as well, can't skip them. And they're long. Bob the Snail, does Bob the Snail exist? I think he does. We can go find out right now because I'm headed over to the dungeon anyway. I'm headed over to the dungeon. Y'all need anything? Let's find out if Bob the Snail still exists. I think he does. No, I guess Bob the Snail might not exist. It might actually have been removed. I can't 100% confirm that, but I can kind of confirm it. Hey, look, it's the wild cargos. I fucking love these things. When I was younger and wild cargos were like still kind of a monster kind of people sort of trained on. I mean, even by the time I started playing, wild cargos and Toro meta was old news. But I always thought these guys were cool and I always wanted to train on them, but I was never strong enough to. All right, level 70, no monster collection. Just do one more for the road. All right, nothing. Is there even a monster collection for these guys, or is it? Oh yeah, it's an elite monster. All right, that makes sense. Well, I'll keep hunting for that. All right. Link skill. We got it. Now let's move on to Evan. Sumerian MapleStream. Yeah, I was planning on doing that right after this. I was going to play Sumerian MapleStory right after this. Evan, here we go. Let's do male Evan. I don't play male characters ever. Making progress. Very slowly. Would you guys still watch me if this was my real voice? Be honest. I can't change my key bindings here. I have to do all of this before I can change them. Aaron was male and female and back and forth. Aaron's just gender fluid, I guess. Right now, Aaron identifies as female from what I can tell. Okay, the game crashed. They got mad at me for making that joke. So JMS does crash, just it's random and only after the game's been open for a while. A lot of the people that I've seen in JMS Reboot have been like legendary 280, 9K Legion players. You rarely see people with low Legion in this server because it's just so low population. Y'all ready to do these darn Evan pre-quests? Pre-quests to being able to play Evan. I love it. Can't do Link skills till level 10. Oh, we have teleport now. I'm so happy about it. Why even have a quiz, guys? Just make it text boxes if you're going to tell me the answers as well.